But yeah, Shield and the X-Men. Shield have a really hard time against X-Men because of the cover bubble, right? That Storm provides and the extract jank that the X-Men have. The cover really like hurts hurts Shield a lot because they have a lot of guns, a lot of range attacks. But it's not unwinnable. Mike is a really solid player. He understands how to play X-Men. Vodka is a very high-skilled X-Men player. I probably consider him the best X-Men player on the planet. That's no joke, honestly. I think he's the best. I mean, anybody can fight me on that. I think he is the best X-Men player on the planet. Mike is one of the best players on the planet, too. And this is going to be a really good match, guys. You're going to learn a lot from this match. So stay tuned. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I mean, Vodka winning Prio and getting a pay to flip, that's rough, right? I'll tell you this right now. I think Mike was really hoping to win Prio here and not have to play any pay to flips. I'm going to try to make this as viewable as I can. By the way, how does the over top look here? Does the over top look good here? Let me know. If not, I'll go back to the side. Let me know, guys. You guys are my viewers. You guys are my audience. Let me know. I don't know, right, man? I mean, I gotta say, man, I think you got the title for Best Brotherhood, man, because I've been not, I've never. Okay, let me just be honest, man. Like, I got an ego, right? Like, no, I don't have an ego, but I feel like I'm the best Brotherhood player, right? Just my opinion. Like, I feel like, generally speaking, like natural brother, I feel like I'm the best on the planet. Right? I'm not trying to brag or anything. It's just I've done really well. Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. But I feel like I'm one of the best Brotherhood players around, man. Right now, I'm just kind of on the side. So right now that title, you can have that title, bro. Oh yeah, you know that, man. But yeah, man, I don't know. I got some work to do. You know what I mean? To earn that title. Just because I feel that way doesn't mean I am that. This doesn't mean I am that, right? So, we'll see what happens the rest of the year if I can get into some tournaments and do something. But right now, it's not looking good. Next year, I got to make my run. You know what I mean? And earn that title. No NashCon this year, man. Everything's on hold, bro. Everything's on hold. I'm supposed to go to WTC. Can't do that. NashCon can't do it. I'll be in Florida that week for hanging out with my friends and all that stuff. And it was the cheapest vacation I could take. So, I know, man. I know. Me and you were like the only people repping Magneto last year, and we did the best. We did the best in a really bad situation against Malekith. But yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, guys. We did, bro. I mean, I think I was the highest rated Brotherhood player, I think, at NashCon. And I think I was right. You know what's funny, bro? I was right behind you in Brotherhood at LVO this year. I was right behind you, man. All right, here we go, guys. Let's take a look at the lineup. Ooh, look what Mike did here. He went Cabal. I love what he did here. He did not go Shield. He went Cabal. Mystique, Iron Man for the Helios. I'm loving this. Red Skull, Malekith. Wow. I'm loving it. Okay, let's take a look at Vodka side. Rogue, Pyro, Domino, Storm, Angela. I love this. He did not go Shield, and I think that's the right call, guys. I don't think playing Shield into X-Men, especially here, is not a good idea. Yeah, what a curveball. But I mean, He's the kind of guy. Mike's the kind of guy that wants an answer to everything, right? He wants an answer to everything, and this is a pretty good answer. Like going Malekith. I mean, this is Cabal right here. I love it. That's a really good call, I think, in my opinion. So I'm surprised. Okay, so I'm looking at Mike's placing here. I'm thinking Malekith is going in the middle here to pick up this hammer. But I could be wrong. Let's see. Does he have eyes on the prize? Let's take a look. No, Black Bifrost. Black Bifrost is a really good decision. That's going to get Malekith all over the table and get any other Cabal character all over the table too, or any of his characters, right? So this is going to be really sick, guys. This is going to be really good. You know what's funny? In the title, I put shield for Mike. That's not happening today. And Rogue's coming out here to the side. So one cool thing that Mike can do here, he can block his 2 traps so that Vodkablitz can't hop and then pick up a hammer and then maybe contest a trap here or whatever. He can set up some blocks here with the big bases, with Malekith and of course the Grunts and Red Skull as well. So that'll be a play for him to do. I love the addition of Iron Man. I absolutely love it. Here's what's crazy. Let's take a look at this for a second. Malekith has 4 physical defense. Iron Man has 4 physical defense. Red Skull has 4 physical defense. Mystique has 3, right? But that's 2 characters that can do a pretty good job on these flips, and they kill really fast. They kill really, really fast. So this is going to be fun, guys. This is going to be really fun. And then you just wait for the Helios play with Iron Man. He should have a lot of power, by the way, playing Cabal. You know what I mean? This is crazy. What a curveball. Once this game's over, I'm definitely going to see if Vodka expected him to go. I think so. Angela too. This is the new hotness here for Vodkablitz trying out Angela. I know he's written an article on it, and the hop and all that stuff is really interesting. He's got some really crazy plays with it. I mean, Angela can get out here with one move, get the hammer, as long as she's lined up directly. I think directly on it. I don't know. I think that angle's a little off there. I mean, she has flight. He could have just literally walked straight, picked that up, and then came back. I don't think it matters, really. I think he's going to get there regardless. All right, so Mike has chosen one whole side. Basically, this is where the fight's going to be. Maybe. You never know. And all Red Skull has to do here is basically just protect one of the traps, right? You don't want to go down a huge point lead. Good thing about this, the extracts that were chosen, there's not, I mean, you can basically go parity on the points. So you can basically, grab 2 hammers and then you're even at points. Basically, what you have to do from there is hold serve on the secures, and the game is basically points even. And then from there, it's just going to come down to dice and just stuff that happens, right? So let's see what happens here. All right, Angela's going to go, like I said, going to move once and pick up the hammer. This is like, we're going back to 2021 with this play here. This was like the talk of the town when this was a thing back in back in Marvel Crisis Protocol back then. All right, so Angela's going to move, pick that up, and then move back and contest this trap. There's no way he's throwing Angela up there to get slaughtered. No way. Now, interesting tidbit here. Red Skull, depending on what happens here, he's going to roll for the trap. Let's see if he gets it. I'll talk about it in a second. 2 hits, gets it. Okay, so no whiff. Funny thing about Red Skull. Red Skull can move twice and contest both traps. He can take a damage and gain 2 power, walk up to the first trap, and then walk up to the second one and try to take that other one. The reason why I think that's kind of good is because there's really no one on this side that can get over here unless there's some hop shenanigans happening to contest this trap. So we're going to have to see how this all plays out. Iron Man's going to move. Pick up the hammer out here. Not a bad play. What you don't want is to go down big on hammers, and I think Iron Man is probably one of the safer plays to hold that hammer. He's -1 damage, decent defense dice. He's not going to get one shot. If he does, that's dice. Okay. Mike does have that play online, by the way. I think so. Yeah, he's okay. So Simon is setting up the hop here, or at least, making Mike think about the hop here. This could be a diversion. He could set up a hop another way. Let's see what happens. All right, so Mystique's going to come out here. And that is an easy deception for Mystique. I think he is setting this up. Here we go. This is a deception. You can pull Angela, and then what can happen here? Oh, that's all day, by the way. He can definitely contest and be within 4 to pull Angela off. I believe he can, and then from there, he can go ahead. Yep, that is all day. Look at that. Look at that. Deception, Angela, and what could happen here? What can happen here is, the Red Skull play that I'm talking about where he can go up on traps pretty fast. And that can also set up Malekith for the murder as well. All right. Here comes Mystique. By the way, how's my commentary today, guys? Is it okay? I'm carrying this commentary, man. All right, I don't think he can get within 1 there of the trap. So, deception to a play. And then, Red Skull can double tap, too, and take a hammer as well. There's a lot of things that can happen here. It depends on what Mike chooses to do. Either of these plays aren't bad at all. They're really good. Really good play there from Mike. I don't think he's within 1 of the trap. I don't think that was a possibility. But that's okay. Deception is on Angela, and he can drop her really fast and really early here. Right now. Yeah, exactly. So the attack play is there with Red Skull, which can move up Malekith, but he needs to hope on the double tap here. I don't think Red Skull's within 3 currently right now, so Red Skull will have to move. What up? Deviate Nix. And by the way, guys, if you guys have not followed me yet, follow me on Twitch. Do all the things y'all got to do. You know what I'm saying? Follow me. And this match will be on YouTube sometime tomorrow. Just in case you missed it. And Domino is going to move up, grab a point. And I don't think he's doing anything else. He cannot get out to here and contest within 1, I don't think. So I think what he's trying to do... So there's a couple things Red Skull can do. Okay, there's Domino. There's no way Domino's going to be within 1 of that point there. Damn right. So, like I said, Red Skull. Right now, this totally depends on if the Grunts get this trap, right? They have 1 dice, by the way. So they can whiff on this. 1 physical defense dice isn't great. So Mike's going to try to place like right in front so Simon can have a really hard time contesting this point. I'm curious to see what Simon does with this hop. He has not used it yet. So I'm pretty sure Rogue is going to be using this hop and trying to maybe get this trap here. And then maybe move and get an attack on someone. We'll see. This totally depends on the die roll here. It's 1 to 50-50. Doesn't get it, whiffs. Okay, so now, here's the deal. That changes things a bit. So he whiffs on the die roll here. All right, here goes Red Skull. He's going to take a damage and gain some power. And then he's going to go ahead and pray to the dice gods here that he hits a lot. And he does. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. That is 7. That is a dead Angela. That's Angela dazed. Oh, my Lord. That is best case scenario. for Red Skull. That's going to trigger a leadership. That's going to get Malekith within range and still be within one of the hammer. Oh my Jeebus. Oh my Jeebus. Oh my goodness. Red Skull with the one-shotting. Oh my god. That's probably going to be it. I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be a KO'd Angela top of turn 2. Oh, and that's going to position Malekith right in range over here to do a lot of hurt on this side of the board. What sucks here, and granted you can't get everything, right? What Mike really wanted here was to get this trap here and then get the daze and then be able to reposition Malekith here. He got 1 out of 2. I'll take 1 out of 2. Granted, ideally he wanted to get this trap. So now Malekith probably has to stop here and get the trap and do other things. All right, so now we're going to roll on the trap, and he does get the trap here. So that leaves Mike at 3 hammers, I believe. Or going to be 3 hammers to Vodka's 1, which isn't great. And having 1 trap here. Vodka's behind right now. That's a really rough start for Simon. All right, so here goes Storm. I'm surprised no hop here. Maybe he's thinking a hop going over here with Pyro. Not sure. Gonna roll on the trap, see if he gets it. Does get it. Easy. So that's 2 traps to Simon right now, scoring 3 points. And he's just gonna move and attack Iron Man, or possibly move and attack the Grunts. Either way, none of this is really good. You can't. I mean, Malekith's gonna eat regardless. There's not much he could do here. He could pass. Mike could pass here if he wants. But I think Storm hops. I think Storm's going to be using the hop. I'm not sure. He didn't use it on Rogue yet. He's not used it. You can't overextend anybody at all, though, if you're Simon. You just can't. And he does he's measuring the range 3 to here. Or Storm did go already. Duh. Look, see, this is why we have the chat. I'm doing this all by myself. Okay, there goes Malekith. I mean, this is basically... See, like, what he really wanted here... Because now Malekith has to stop here, right? This is a pit stop for Malekith, as I like to call it. He has to come here and go for the trap. And maybe just kind of wait here. I don't think he attacks anybody yet. I think he just sits and waits. He's got the point lead right now, so he's in control. And whiffs! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He whiffed at a... Dude, I swear, Mike's luck with pay to flips, man. Mike's luck on pay to flips are just ridiculously bad. He got this one. I mean, why couldn't... Okay, I mean, that's fine. He got one of them, but he should... Right now, Mike should realistically be up 3 traps to 1 on Simon right now. He got a break. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Simon went wide. I don't know. With positioning, I mean, he's better. He knows better X-Men positioning than I do. I don't know if it was bad or good. Sooner's point, talking about he didn't like Vodka's positioning here. Who knows? It's hard to tell, right? I think what's interesting here is not having Logan. I'm really surprised that there's no Logan in this list. Chose to go Pyro. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Does Rogan... I mean, somebody tell me. Does Logan... Wait a minute. I have a Nightbot? Why is Nightbot going off? Hold on, guys. This should not be... This is not real, by the way. Do not PayPal me anything. I don't know why Nightbot's doing this. Damn it. I must have that setting turned on somewhere. I don't have time to turn it off. But nobody... Please, nobody donate to me. Don't do that. Okay? Yeah, I mean, Rogue does have to throw on a spender. I mean... I don't know. I don't know. That's got to be the reason why. But please do not go to that PayPal. I got to turn off Nightbot. I don't know why that's working now. That wasn't working for me months ago. Now it's working. Stupid Twitch. Mike is in a really good position right now. I mean, he could possibly daze Storm, get rid of Storm, with Malekith. I mean, or just go Red Skull. Honestly, I think he's got a lot of decisions to make. Yeah, he better get someone into Evangel. Yeah. All right, so here comes Pyro. He's gonna move, hop, I believe, and then take a shot on Red Skull. Red Skull's just gonna take 2 damage here. Got a crit coming in, 3 damage. So 3 damage into Red Skull. He's gonna gain 3 power there. And I think that's it for Pyro. Not much happening there. I mean, he caught a break not being able to take that trap. So it's going to be 5-2 in favor of Mike here. Really hot start for Mike. Yeah, Deception is gone already sooner, if that's what you're thinking. He Deceptioned Angela turn 1. I don't know if you missed the play. Angela went up, grabbed the hammer, moved back. Mystique went Deceptioned Angela, and she got dazed top of turn 1. I mean, in turn 1, and is on her injured side right now going into turn 2. So this could be an Angela just gone, honestly. Just having to do 7 damage to Angela. But this is what happens to Angela, you know? In my experiences playing her. Granted, he does have sacrifice plays online right now. But, I mean, do you sacrifice to save Angela? I don't think so. I just don't think so. I just think you let her go. No, Skull took 3. Red Skull took a damage from the superpower where he can gain 2 power. That's why Mike was able to count blanks on his attacks. So sacrifice is up. You can't, no. So I mean, I think what did he sacrifice into? Pyro here? Yeah, you think you sacrifice into Pyro and you're okay with it. Depends on what the first attack does. I mean, we'll see what happens here. All right, so he's definitely picking his phase. I'm pretty sure it's the collision thing, I think. I can't tell with that token. I really can't tell. Is that Red Skull's Mystic side? I don't know. So now I got some decisions to make, right? So I think if you're Mike, you activate Red Skull here, right? Or do you go with Malekith here? I think you'll Red Skull. You're gonna, even if he sacrifices, Red Skull should be tapping should be double tapping somebody, right? So he's gonna roll on the trap again. See if he gets it. Got it. Finally gets the trap, guys. The trap finally is. Mike should really be up 6-3 right now, to be honest with you. And Red Skull looks like he's gonna be dipping. And just trying to keep him as safe as possible. He has the extract lead, right? And right now, all he needs to do is hold serve on his secures. I mean, there's not much Mike needs to do. He's just going to take off, right? And this is a really, really good play here. The double move. Just checking ranges, seeing where Angela's. I think Angela's going to get. No, if he moves back, I think Red Skull's out. I don't think Angela can get to him. Yeah, there you go, Mike, with the double checking. Good call there. So let's see what Vodka does. I think Vodka probably maybe attacks Mystique instead, maybe. I don't know. He needs to go and take control of that other trap there so he can maintain the trap game that he's doing. But he needs to get an extract. And the problem here is all the extracts are on Red Skull, Malekith, and Iron Man. So I think Angela just attacks Mystique here, I think. Here we go. Got some dice being rolled. Yep, he's immune to collision. Yep. All right, so we got 2 crits coming in. I believe this is Angela going into Mystique. I think. No, this is... Oh, he chose to go rogue into Malekith. Okay. We don't have any tabs going on, so I have no idea who's attacking who, so... See, but what's key here is if Malekith dazes anyone, he can move Red Skull even further up the board. And we got some power being spent. What are we doing? Oh, the absorb. Yep. So he lost all that power. Rogue, I think, does a spender here. So she did her superpower, took away some power from Malekith, which is really huge. Gonna throw the size 2 into Malekith here. So basically, this is gonna be a builder into Mal here, and I think you're okay with this for your Mike. Blocking 3 effectively if he spends 1 for the crit, and he will. Oh no, I don't think he will. He's gonna roll in the crit actually. Saves the power, just takes the 2. Yep. Or takes the 1. And then bringing another builder into Malekith here. Just 2. Blocks 2. No damage. And that's a sap, by the way. So sap 1. And that's Rogue done. And no contest on the trap there. Alright, so we got a Pierce. Oh no, there's dice being rolled here. Somebody rolled dice for something. Oh, okay, here we go. Dice are being rolled. All right, so we got, I think this is, okay, we got a crit coming in. I'm thinking this is Mystique into Angela. Angela will take 1. That's really good for Mike. All right, so didn't get the rapid fire there. Gonna hope for the rapid fire here. Shoot her again. 2 hits, no rapid fire. Gains of power on Mystique. That's Mystique done. She Angela took 2 damage there. Puts her closer to death's door. You got the yeah, no rapid fire, but got damage. Honestly, like if I get like 1 or 2 points of damage on that attack and I don't get the rapid fire, I'm okay. I mean, you want the rapid fire, that's a given. But if I don't get the rapid fire and the trade-off is I did damage, I'll take it. All right, so we got dice being rolled. We'll find out who's going into who. No blocks for Mike. 2. He's going to spend 1 for the crit. Blocks 1. Takes 1. I believe this is Storm into Malekith here. So yeah, Storm into Mal. That's what it looks like. He really doesn't have a lot of choices here, to be honest with you. Rolls dice again. Okay, no blocks again. 1 hit from Storm. He's waiting. He's waiting to see if he spends. He will spend for the block, so he is blocking 1. And what's the crit? The crit is another failure, so nothing. So he's only going to take 1 damage there, I believe. Yeah, 1 damage and get shocked, which sucks. Yeah, Fish for the Wild. And he's going to throw the container into Malekith. Does that make it? I don't think that makes it. Does it? Ooh, that's close. That's close. I don't think that was in. It wasn't. Because I don't see Mike rolling dice yet. Unless they're talking about it. Probably just wanted... Yeah, it looks like he just wanted to get rid of the container so he can move Storm a little cleaner, I guess. Get her out of 2. I don't know. Or maybe he just said, okay, I threw it, I called it, it's fine. Who knows? All right, what's crazy about that is that Malekith has no power to charge, right? So getting out of range 2 is crucial. He needs to position Pyro to do the jump so Domino can get in range to do some more damage into Malekith. That's what Mike's measuring right now. Funny enough, Malekith could beam. He could beam, gain 2 power, no problem. I don't think Mike will beam, but that is an option, just to let you guys know. And he does have the option to pass here. He does have Iron Man left, too. But Mike's in a really good spot right now. So there's a possibility that maybe Vodka has abandoned the hop with Angela, so Angela can chase down Red Skull for the extract. I think he might have abandoned that plan. I think he might be just thinking about, okay, I could just move Angela over there anyway 2 times, and I'm fine. And then set it up for another turn, but it's going to be rough. Oh, Domino can't jump. God, Domino has a stupid hammer. Good call, Magic Nick. You can't jump with an extract on. I keep forgetting about that. So Domino can't jump. So I think this is just a double move. Oh, double move, and then he could do the Angela's range 4 attack. There you go. Hope for the best. And I believe Red Skull's in his Mystic form, so he can't take collision damage. Yeah. Oh. That's crazy what Red Skull did round 1. That's insane how much output he put out, man. So basically this side is locked up. This side is locked up for Mike right now. There's nothing really Vodka can do here. Vodka needs to maintain the traps on this side, which he can do easily, and then have a plan to go after Red Skull and try to get an extract. He needs, because right now, like, having the extract lead is huge when you're breaking parity on the secures. It's just a +1 point, right? And right now, Mike is going to be scoring probably, let's see, 3, 2, 5, going to 10 next turn if everything stays the same. Like just holding 2 secures. Granted, he still has that one there. All right, so I think this is Angela. Let's see, we're throwing the building into Mystique. Just get that building out of the way. Yeah, Mike's just going to take this. Blocks nothing, takes 5, and dazes. All right, he's going to move, get the trap, and then move again into Red Skull just to be in his face and be closer to him. Yeah, I think that's the I thought that's what he was going to do, honestly. I thought he was going to set up a jump for Angela and go get down there and chase him down, but I guess not. He might have other plans. I mean, we'll have to see how this plans out. I don't know what his plans are, but I think... So he gets the trap here. Maybe Vodka's thinking about pivoting with these 2 characters down here. Who knows? Maybe that's why he didn't do the jump. We'll see what happens. Okay, so yep. So he was going to move. Yeah, he's pivoting over here. That's the plan. He's just going to pivot over here. It was something. So he is planning the jump. It's just he's jumping over here with Pyro is the play. So here comes the beam, right? This is going to be 2 power to Malekith, no problem. So he's going to be going to 3. So 3 hits here, going into someone. We'll find out in a second. Blocking 2. Cover, I think does no damage. Poison does go to Storm. And this is going to be into Rogue. 4 damage into Rogue here. Blocking 2, 3 so far. It needs this to land to take nothing. Doesn't land. Takes 1 damage. And then gets poisoned as well, which poison is... Ugh, that's crippling as well. So that puts Malekith to 3. He's going to Ferocity into Storm, and I think this might be the sacrifice play in a Rogue, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he holds on to sacrifice. We'll see. But this is going to be going into Storm. Let's see what happens here. And will he sacrifice? And yeah, here comes the sacrifice. Yeah, you got to keep Storm alive, right? Got to. So this is going to be going into Storm here. Oh, Malekith is rolling fire. 5 hits with Pierce. Oh my goodness. And that's going to be a throw into Rogue. Or maybe he just throws Rogue away, honestly. Yeah, he's just going to throw Rogue away. Or no, just into Storm. Yeah, why not? There you go. Take the damage. Sacrifice is played. I got to say, Mike is looking really good right now. He's in a really good position. What can Vodka do here? Because not having the extract lead is huge, man. And this is going to be one more damage that's going to daze Rogue if he doesn't brace. If not, he's still going to daze anyway because of the trap. So I think you just daze, bro. Oh, he plays the brace? Is he out of 2? Maybe they measured that he's out of 2 there so he doesn't daze? We'll see. Wow. Vodka with the blocks, baby. Does he block the other one? Takes no damage on the throw. That is best case scenario for Storm. Okay, so I don't know if he's within. Let's take a look down here. Is he within 2? Looks like he's out, so he's good. Okay. All right, here comes Domino. Not going to have an attack. It's just going to be a double move and then just get in position, basically. That's all. Yeah, he's just pivoting to this side. He has to. He absolutely has to. This is not a good situation over here. That's Domino done. Pyro's just going to hop and move, I think. So, Iron Man could take a shot here. Or does Vodka come down here? Nah, you don't do that. You don't waste time there. Trying to think of what Vodka can do here. He's definitely hopping with Pyro. That's a given. So now Iron Man can just move up, do an attack, and maybe daze Rogue here, and then trigger the leadership ability. Probably use it on Malekith, because I mean no one's near Red Skull right now. No one is near Red Skull, so you can just use it on Malekith, move, and then move from Malekith out of range a little bit further. That does free up the trap, though, so he might have to think about this a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you just shoot Domino. Or you just try to, or you just whatever. I mean, you shoot somebody. That we know that's happening, right? It's just, yeah. I mean, you probably just push Domino away. That's probably the proper play. But I'm wondering if Mike is thinking about going for the daze because, like I said, he could just trigger Malekith, and Malekith just moves, heals 1, gains power. But I think you push people away here. And you get on the secure and make sure that there's no funny business that can happen here with, Pyro. Even though Malekith is still contesting that trap, so he's fine. Interesting decisions here. I'm curious to see how Vodka gets out of this. I have faith in him. I do have faith in him, by the way. He's a damn good player, man. So let's see what he can come up with. Because this is rough. This is hard right now. Not having the extract lead sucks. This is tough. I don't know what's going on here, but it seems like everything's paused. Yeah, this is tough. Honestly, I think it. I don't want to say it's over, but I think it is. I think it is, man. But I don't. I'm not giving up on Vodka, man. I ain't giving up on Vodka. This is really hard. This is not a good situation. It's really bad. So I think all Mike has to do here is just what happened in round 1. Angela went up, grabbed a hammer, moved back, contested the secure, and from there Mystique went deception Angela all the way up, and then from there Red Skull one-shotted Angela, which then triggered the leadership, which then moved up Malekith, and she just got dazed, and what happened was that gave Mike the extract lead. So he ended up with 3 hammers versus 1 for Vodka, and that is just not a good situation to be in. Like, when you're playing X-Men, you want the extract lead. You want it really badly. So that's basically what happened. So it looks like Mike is going to be thinking about going in Domino here. I think that's a good call. I think it's the right call. I'm I don't think you're too concerned about what Pyro does from here, to be honest with you. But we'll see. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it happens, man. Deception, baby. So Mike's doing a lot of measuring here. Yep. Deception should be adjusted. We've talked about this a lot on the Danger Room podcast. And everywhere else has talked about this. Like, deception should be. And there's easy ways to adjust that card and change it so it's not as good and it's still effective in the game, in my opinion. It's whether AMG will or not, and we don't know, right? We don't know. There's a lot of ways that card could still be good and it could be adjusted, right? I mean, I'm honest. I'm a brother player. I call it like I say. I mean, Mystique, yeah, the deception is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I've said this a million times. It shouldn't be active. It shouldn't be out of activation. It should cost a power. I mean, look at Face Me. Look at Face Me. Face Me does the same thing, except it costs 3 power. And not just that. Your opponent can attack you. There is a downside to playing that card. But it still does something really well. You know what I'm saying? And Deception should do that. Like, my opinion is it should be something similar to that, right? It shouldn't be this good. And that's just my opinion, right? And I play brother, and I'm honest about it. I tell the truth. So, you know, and look at how strong that card is. Just saying, like just saying. And I'm being honest. You know, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, just get better. No, no. Card needs to be adjusted. And it's just a given. All right, here we go. So Iron Man's moving. I don't know what Mike's doing here. I thought he would attack Domino. What is he thinking? I don't know. Jimmy, okay. Do you know why I'm comparing it to Face Me? Now that you made that comment, do you know why I'm comparing it to Face Me? Yes. So why is it a bit off? Yes. So why is it a bit off? The reason why I'm comparing it is, like I said, Face Me does the same thing, except that there's a cost. There's a other side to it. Deception has no other side to it. It's just you play the card. That's why it's better. And it's out of activation. That's why I'm making the comparison, because it does the same thing. That's why. Deception should work like that. Face Me was designed like in a good way, is what I'm trying to say. There's a what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't matter. Who cares? All right, here we go. Pyro's moving up. Does not get the trap. Oh, he roots and slows Malekith. All right, that's going to be 10 points going to Mike here. Mike's in a really commanding position here. Mystique is by herself. She can go and take those 2 secures up top, honestly, if she wants to. There's no one really to deal with her outside of Angela. Malekith is going to be on what? 6 power? All right, so trap damage go ahead and out. All right, there's a lot of death on this side of the table. There's a lot of death on this side of the table. Rogue is left on 1. Sacrifice is gone. Malekith can literally double, maybe get 3 dazes here, and then I think once he gets those dazes, I think that's a wrap. Well, honestly, I think that's just a wrap. There's really not much. He has no cards left. He's got to kick them while they're down. Giving it similar treatment is by making it not out of activation and making it cost a power. You see what I did there? Or make it so that someone can attack her or something. I'm adding a downside to it. I don't think that's gonna. If Malekith gets a lot of dazes here, does it matter that he dies? I don't think so. This is all dependent on Malekith just doing crazy shenanigans here, and he has a hammer, so the shock really does nothing. He's still at 7 dice, by the way, because of the hammer. So I'm wondering if Mike's just thinking about a way to do this. All right, so we're spending a lot of power. I think is this what is this, a Butcher of Thors? I think this is the Butcher of Thors. I think we spent like 4 power. I think. Oh no, this is the charge. Yeah, this is the charge. Okay, got it. So this is a charge. Gonna move small, attacking Pyro, I believe. I think. Yeah, attacking Pyro. Probably gonna throw Pyro into Storm or Rogue here, one or the other. So it's gonna go ahead and attack Pyro. Hope to one-shot him. By the way, even if he doesn't one-shot him, he's got a nice hefty beam here. Not that he will use it, but just saying that's an option. All right, going into Pyro. There's going to be 7 dice because of the hammer. Ooh, we got 4 hits. 2 crits coming in. 5 hits into Pyro. Blocks 2. Blocks 3. Takes 2 damage. I'm sorry. Yep, takes 2. And is going to do 1 more. And into Rogue. He needs to dodge all of this. Oh, got the crit. Got the crit. The crit converts to a block. That's a block. Wow. Vodkablitz with the rolls. With the rolls. Wow. Rogue survived. Woo! Beamtown. No, this is Beam City, right? This is Beam City. Like, easily. He's got 3 targets here. Like, I mean, the goal here is to get... He gets everybody, I think, right? Range 4. Gets everyone. Yeah, look at that. It gets everyone. I mean, it's Beam City, right? This is Beamtown. This is Beamtown. And he could get 3 dazes. It's possible. This is the power of Malekith. 1 damage there. Oh, he's gonna pop the crit here. He's gonna pop the crit. So it's gonna be. Oh, it doesn't pop the crit. It's just gonna whatever. I don't know who this was into because no one's tapping or anything. All right, got 2. Gonna pop the crit here. Blocking 2. And that's gonna be a dazed rogue and Malekith's triggers. That first one must have been the domino, I think. All right, and Red Skull's gonna heal one and move that way. All right, it's a dazed rogue. Just trying to stay out of. Just trying to be safe. Just trying to get away from her. I think he gets away from her if he just moves backwards, right? Or just moves more towards that way. It doesn't matter. And it's going to heal the 1 and then gain 1. Pretty good. And then that's going to be... I think he's got 1 more beam left. He's got 2 beams left, I think, into Pyro and Storm. Oh, going to spend for the crits. Going to pop 2 hits coming in. Man, Vodka with these defense dice has been really good, man. 4 hits. Who is this into? Pyro, he's dead. All right, 2 dazes. I think Mystique is going to take this one, I think. Or it's going to be Iron Man. Iron Guy is going to take it. All right, cool. Yeah, I think you're right. Just leave Storm alone. And then gains a power. Yeah, he's done. Yeah. Good call from the Sooner man. All right, so dice are being rolled into who? Who knows? No one's tapping. All right, so we got 2 hits here. Blocking 1. I'm pretty sure this might be domino. I think this is domino. Yeah. This is the rapid fire. If this is domino, nothing. Oh, that's storm. Oh, okay. I thought it was domino for a second. All right. So that's storm done. And do you just helios her? Is he thinking about a helios? Is he gonna helios Angela? I think this is a helios, right? Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call there, Sooner. Sometimes I see blood. And I just want to have blood. Helios! Here comes, guys. Here comes the spirit bomb. Everybody pick up your hands. Pick up your hands. This is going to be a lot of dice into Angela. Here comes Helios, guys. Here comes Helios. Here's what's crazy. If he gets the KO there, it triggers Malekith's leadership and just Mystique can move or something or whatever. So who's spending? Okay, so we got a bunch of power spent. I'm just trying to see who else is going to be spending power. I know Mystique spent 8, I believe. Red Skull is going to spend 6, so that's 14. 3 more, that's 17. So 19 dice. And I think Malekith is going to spend maybe 1 here. Maybe he's hold on. We'll see. He spends it all. I mean, who cares if he dies at this point? As long as you get rid of Angela, that's it, right? Oh! Look at the results. That's if he survives, I'm gonna laugh. Oh my god! Hold on. 12, 14 results. That's a dead Angela. That's gonna trigger a leadership. I'm sorry, dude. Like the amount of damage Helios can do sometimes is hilarious, dude. It's so funny. It's absolutely hilarious. And that is a dead Angela, and I mean I think that's game, right? I mean, I think he just concedes here, man. Honestly. Moves, he doesn't get within the point. There's nothing Domino can do here. You just delete us. Damn right. Dude, Helios, dude. And we just shoot we just go ahead and shoot Vodka here. I mean shoot Malekith here. Oh, Malekith just blocks 3. Come on, Vodka. Oh, 4 hits, okay. What we got? Only taking 1 so far. Just taking 1, and I think that'll do it. I mean, this was a tall order for Simon to come back from though, man. Like that early deception play was sick, man. And here comes the rapid fire. All right. The best part about this is that this game ends at a reasonable time where I can go to dinner. All right. So Mystique's gonna go. She's got the first trap. Gonna take the other one. And they got the other one. So that's going to be 6, and I think that's game. That does it. That is game. Wow, that was a fast hour of gameplay. 16 to 10. All right, that is game, guys. I'm going to see if I can go over and talk to the guys and just talk it through, see what's going on here. Any questions, post in the chat, please, so I can ask the guys over there, okay? And again, this will be recorded on my YouTube channel sometime tomorrow. So let's go over to the room. Let's take a look, see what they can talk about here.
Domino grab hammer, Domino walk here, and stand there, stop deception. But
I thought about it, but I figured maybe with the terrain, like I should have pre-measured it, but I figured with the terrain, maybe you wouldn't get there, and like still it was pretty close, but I should have checked. And what I didn't like about that play, especially with either Pyro or Domino, was that it forced me to commit them to a side, and then like Malekith's free to go into me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got what I wanted for sure.
Yeah, and that's the thing I wanted to dodge the most. And even when you got there, I figured like I've got 4 dice, probably, maybe with cover. Like the odds of you one-shotting me are just like not crazy.
No, they're not good at all. That was like a huge stroke of luck.
And I think that really
But
doubled
I
down
felt okay
on
since
the
I had
mistake.
prio going into
Yeah,
it.
yeah, like
Yeah.
that I was fine with because I'm like worst case scenario,
Mhm.
she dazes next round, and like at least I have a better way to engage into Malekith.
Mhm.
But like her dazing there was like super brutal.
Right.
That was
I'm
a
just
huge
really-
turning point in the game, dude. Honestly, that days top of turn, like on turn 1, that basically opened the
That's
floodgates.
dude. If Malekith could get a turn 1 days before he gets to activate, it's nuts. So
It's nuts. It's so game changing. It's wow.
the odds are not as good as I thought they'd be, but it's still like 11.5% chance of
a one shot.
shooting through. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
which
definitely
is
lucky.
too much for my tastes.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna do. I was probably gonna do a chunk of damage, and then I
Right.
have to kill her through
Yeah.
sacrifice next round. That's like totally what I was expecting.
That's what I was expecting too. Honestly, I didn't expect a days
Yeah.
round 1, and like that was best case scenario for Mike, and it just happened. It just
Yeah, and honestly, like just letting you double interact with Malekith, well, triple interact was like the big kicker.
mhm.
Because
Yeah.
now I'm both out of position and
Yeah.
like in the end I had to commit Pyro to the side anyways, which
Mhm.
was pretty bad, so I
Yeah.
couldn't do like anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just played my round 1 like very poorly and couldn't recover.
Yeah, it was. It's hard to recover from that, man. As I was watching, I'm like, damn, dude, this is. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I was
vodka could do. Yeah, I don't know what you could do, bro. I was like trying to figure out ways to get you out of it, and I was like, there's just not much that's gonna get you out
Yeah,
of this. Yeah.
honestly, like after the deception, I was already on the back foot, then the spike,
Mhm.
and like, eh.
So
But that's small.
did you expect the deception play to happen? I mean, have you practiced that a lot with Angela, like not getting deception at all? Do you have any plays to keep her safe?
Honestly, like that's what we were saying with Mike. Like
Mhm.
I thought, like, and that was my mistake to not actually pre-measure it. But since she was there and she had a
Yeah.
size 4 to go around,
Right.
I figure she'd be close enough to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And as I was saying, like if I had to commit either Pyro or Domino to keep her safe, then
Mm-hmm.
I'm just screwed if Malekith goes over there, and then
Right.
like all my everything I have that can threaten him is out of position, and he
Mm-hmm.
can just like eat my characters alive,
Mm-hmm.
and I have no clapback, which I
Okay.
think is worse for me in the end.
Right.
But like having to pivot both ways, like just I ran around for nothing.
Yeah,
Which
basically, yeah, there's a lot of nothing happening. Yeah, I agree 100%.
yeah,
Um,
I think what I should have done instead is
mhm.
probably like use Storm to cover for Angela,
Yeah.
then pivot everything else to the other side and collapse there, since like Malekith was probably heading that way.
Yeah, I think that's the better play, honestly. It was I really don't think Mike goes out there. Do you grab the hammer with let's say if Vodka takes a turn and tries to set up, like do you go and grab the hammer in response to Resco? I don't think you do, right?
Wait. Which hammer are we talking about?
So, okay, so when Angela went up to grab the hammer and came back, let's say if Vodka, for example, moves Storm up here instead, right? And like
Where's moving storm? Where?
To cover.
Oh,
Brandon.
to
gotcha.
cover, yeah,
So Storm would have to go first,
right,
is what you're telling me.
right. And
Um.
do you go up and grab the hammer? I guess is that your response to Red Skull, or do you just sit back and just chill?
Well, Storm was there. I definitely still take the hammer with Iron Man.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's the correct play.
Okay.
Like it was my second activation that was pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was totally. So I was like, okay, he goes with Angela. His deployment was in such a way where he can't stop getting deceptioned without
Right.
like having a character deployment. Honestly, this bugle was kind of rough for him. And
Yeah.
I've played this map. I've played this map before, and I've taken the bugle side, and I've always regretted it. So I was like, hold on a minute, I should give Simon the bugle.
The bugle side, yeah.
And then I definitely put the size 4 here because I wanted to be able to rotate laterally at some point as much as I possibly could, and I didn't want Red Skull and Mystique being bottlenecked by terrain. But yeah, so like Angela takes that, and I was like, okay, that deception is sick because Angela's a long mover.
Mm.
I can just put her right into Red Skull's face. The problem is that if I do that, then like my odds of one-shotting her are bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I just got lucky, but I don't know that's gonna happen. And if
Right.
I don't do that, then Rogue's just like interact, and I'm probably just like never getting this hammer off Rogue in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, I agree.
So like putting hammers on Rogue is a freaking disaster.
It's a
So I was
disaster.
like, nope. I just like against X-Men, I just need to not go down. Like if we tie, I'm great.
Yeah, exactly.
So like cool. I can just guarantee VP here. Iron Man takes this, and then I have Prio because I'm narrower.
Yep.
And then I was like totally he's just gonna like grab this hammer with Domino and like walk here.
Yep.
And block the deception. And then Pyro can like walk, jump, X-Men jump here, and then it's like a pain in the butt. So like yeah, I as soon as he like didn't do that, I was like, oh, this deception's sick now.
Yeah, I think the other workaround I could have done is just actually not leave Angela on the point and pull her like further back.
Mm-hmm.
Like here, I would have been out of range and like just anyways. She more.
You
often
died
than-
exactly right to the Red Skull punch.
Yes.
So if you had cover, maybe you live. I had a little bit of movement on my Red Skull move because I literally just put him here on the off chance that I wanted to like double move and interact twice.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I checked. So yeah, if I factor in cover, what are the odds of one-shotting me? 3%.
Yeah, not great.
That's not
Instead of
great.
11.5.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a pretty big difference.
It is a huge difference. Yeah.
And like, if I was there, I don't think Mystique had the range from like here to come and get me.
Yeah.
With the size 4 in the
You
way.
just go straight back. Yeah, if you definitely just like go into the corner, right?
Yeah.
Or even just on the bugle, right? Because even if you move me forward,
Yeah, you definitely
I'm
can get on the
still
bugle.
on my side of the board.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if Mystique gets there. She might. Yeah.
Yep.
It's close. She had a little bit of give. But yeah.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah, if I'm like a full base like this, probably not. And even if you do it, like I'm still better positioned going into the next round.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah.
boys, thank you for letting me stream the game, man. This was fun, man. Simon, man, hey, you got second place,
Sorry,
dude.
it wasn't a very entertaining game.
No, it's fine, man, dude. I had fun. Always have fun streaming games, so you know I'm able to commentate. So that's the best part. I'll be on YouTube at some point, and you know you can rewatch it how many times you want, and you know figure things out. You know, but no, man, congrats on getting second, by the way. Like this, you know, nothing to sniff at. You know,
as I was telling Mike, like I had a super exhausting day and past 2 weeks, so I knew I wasn't bringing my A game and figured like I got a good crisis combination for me, but I knew my plays wouldn't be there tonight.
Yeah, well, that's all right, man.
I appreciate you scheduling with me today because I have like, oh man, this week is so bad for me.
No, I hear you, bro.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
So thank you.
Mike's always super nice, anyways. So like, even win him or lose him, he's a very solid opponent and nice person to play against.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, likewise, Simon.
All right,
Thanks.
man. You guys take care, man. Have a good one.
All right.
You
Yep.
too. Have a good
Take
evening.
it easy. Yep. See you guys.
All right, guys, that's it for me, guys. This game will be on YouTube at some point tomorrow, like I said. Thanks for watching the stream, man. I appreciate you guys. But like I said, follow the streams, follow Twitch, all that good stuff. I'll catch you guys on the next one, guys. Take care. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Peace.